The Ducks will put total leather and will get started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Oklahoma State's offense will have the football first. And greeting them is a linebacking core in the business of disruption, tackling with aggression. Any suggestions on how to work around them?
Yeah, I think you pray. These linebackers are fast, they're physical, and my favorite part is they don't like people. Like, they are trying to make physical tackles, and it starts with them in this defense against the run, blitzing, against the pass. They're all over the field, Palmer.
Yeah, and I think for this offense, you want to be able to establish the run. I think the big key for them is going to be working the double teams in the zone game and getting into the second level. You have got to try and cover these linebackers up and get a hat on them. If you don't, they're going to run free, and they're going to destroy your game plan.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Use the play fake, down the throw. They get a rough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
I think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In game 1, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
And the defense drags him down. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here in Austin. Looking to pass. It's Flores. Hauls it in. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down.
Well, how about the defense? How about the respect level for this guy? Double team him, and what happens? He still wins. You think the offense is going to continue to feature this guy?
The Cowboys are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Rides the back on the option to get him. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Freeman. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got enough for the 1st. And he left the 1st defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. The Cowboys kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Rushes on him. Setting up the screen. Turning it off. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Gresham. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So offense will take the field for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Takes the handoff. It's Whittington. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. Oh, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moore will throw. He's got an open man. Oh, what a cut! Gets away from one, finds some space. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bryant. That throwing catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Our coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Stewart. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? Come on, I just lost. On a screenplay. How does that happen?
Let's go! Let's go! From the gun on 3rd down. Under fire! And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
They'll play it safe and try for 3.
On the field goal.
Right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air, it's Flores. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
The power of oSu Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. The quick out. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Cowboys send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Here we go. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Whittington. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Here we go, set. Ready, go. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. minutes of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Moore to the air. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. While the Big Ten has expanded with this massive, continent-wide geographical footprint, the Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So if I'm the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today and on the field, and I can make a statement and prove to some of the true blue bloods in the Big Ten.
I just love the stylistic matchup in this one too, right? You think about the Big Ten running the football, defense, physical, and then Big 12 wide open, up-tempo, air raid offense. This one's going to be fun.
That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Oh, they're after him. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for every single play.
Well, this defense knew coming in, we're going to
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Absolutely center cut. That brings them to within 1. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Texas is in front. They've played awfully well today at DKR. And while there's no Ricky Williams or Earl Campbell out there, this group is fighting. They're up by 7 over San Jose State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And just a great job on the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Ducks line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Moore will throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
With the catch, it's brought.
Tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
They'll run play action. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Can't make the grab on 3rd down, and that is a rare drop for this guy. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And this one splits the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Pressure coming. Pass rush gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. Under fire. Pulls it in. It's Freeman. Still on his feet at the 35. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Brock. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Flores. Rifles it down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
They'll get this drive started. Their own 26. Quickly to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. They'll immediately call timeout. Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. He'll do it himself. Very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. From the wide. Behind the line, and it's Stewart. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Lost a throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Whittington. How much lingerie is this guy going to leave on the deck as he gets it down to the 25? The Ducks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Moore to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Whittington. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Dead center perfect. The lead up to 5 in the 2nd quarter. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Autzen Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the 2nd half here. And the Cowboys will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this third quarter with a run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him, they have been gang tackling him, and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Moore will throw. Got it in the middle, it's Bryant. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
Finds the tight end. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and you add the answer to the test right there.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And offenses nowadays just count up. If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
On third and long, trying to convert through the air. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
That is a great response by this defense. You know you went into the half, you made some adjustments, talked about, listen, we're not down that much, we're very much in this game, but it starts with the first possession. And how about the first play, they get a sack?
Punt is on its way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that inside linebacker showing you the speed and the recognition. He saw a gap and saw a crease and a free path to the quarterback, and he took it.
The Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Wide open downfield. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Brock. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And it's been a little bit of a frustrating day for this offense. They want to get the run game going, and they want to get it to their stud at running back, but he just hasn't found a lot of area. And here's the thing. If you don't have successful runs, now it's 2nd and long, and this offense, they haven't been in a great spot because physically they haven't been able to run the football today.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Here comes the offense on second down. To the air, it's Flores. Here's the pressure. A strike downfield. Oh, he's got some space. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end fly.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. His drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fitzpatrick. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Cowboys had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. Guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
Going to swing it on second down. Skips away from pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown.
I really like how the quarterback was just able to turn the page that time, right? On first down, he got sacked. Now it's second, and it's long, and it's an obvious passing situation. A lot of guys would be worried they're going to get sacked again. Clock's going off. This guy was just poised. He saw a lane. He took off, and not only did he get a couple of yards, he picked up the first down. This guy needs to keep scrambling.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in with gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
And that one's way too far for everybody.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but they're snapping the football, everybody being on time there. This crowd really affecting the football game.
Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. They take the lead with the 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points, and then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Gresham. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Moore to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Breaks into the open. He just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the fourth quarter. We reiterate, Oklahoma is on top and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So first down, we'll open up the final period. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. It would be nice to pick up a few yards on third down because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. The give to the right. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Moore will throw. Makes the catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got his man. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Hughes. Touchdown, Ducks! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. He's looking to throw. He gets it into the end zone. The 2-point try is good, and now the lead is 7. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Fitzpatrick. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Catch in the middle, it's Moore. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Moore to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Moore. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got it behind the line. It's Moore. Quick step and go. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Oregon!
And you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Tennessee is delivering an offensive masterpiece so far. It feels like they've been singing Rocky Top all day.
They'll move the wide receiver. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. He's going up top here late in the game. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.
Well, I know that's not exactly how the offensive coordinator drew that one up, guys, but how about Johnny on the spot doing a great job concentrating? The ball gets deflected, but he's somehow able to reel that thing in, come up with a big play for his offense.
Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Get set, get set.
Got it. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down. You still got timeout. You can attack the middle of the field.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll take another shot here. It's picked off and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. That can be a momentum changer after the interception. Runs it back to the 37.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They have been able to stop him in his tracks.
Timeout called by the defense. 13 seconds to go. The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Looking to throw on 1st down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come out with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to win.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've